Konnichiwa, Izam desu. So before we start, let's thank my patron, Alexander. Thanks for sticking with me. And for those of you who want this original art, which I did in Tayasui Sketches, it's available only for patrons. So if you'd like, please consider being a patron of mine. So anyway, without further ado, let's get started on this drawing of the Shiba Inu or Corgi Dog with a little bird. So let's get started. Alright, let's get to it. So this is Tayasui Sketches Pro, and I'm going to start by choosing a color. So you can tap on this corner here. Let's just pick a color, maybe an orange color. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to draw is the head. Okay, so the head is very easy. It's a bit tilted. Okay, so it's going to be, let's try and draw the head something like this. But before that, let's set the size. Okay, it's a small brush, and press and hold this and change the size to the highest, 22. Alright, and maybe opacity, set it to 100. Okay, let's continue. So for the head, let's just draw this one big circle like that. Okay, next we're going to draw the ears. Ears will be sticking out like that. There's one and another one over here. Okay, don't worry, it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, I'm just going to zoom in here so that you can see much clearer. So next we're going to draw the cheeks. So the head is looking like this, a circle, right? But for the dog, it doesn't really have a perfect circular face. It has some sort of a chubby cheek over here, one, and another one here. Okay, all right, and here try to make it jutting out like this. I'm going to draw the nose somewhere around here later on. Okay, so I'm going to fill up the ears a little bit here. Okay, this is done. Let's dry it. Press this button over here. Okay, so the head is done. So for me, I always like to separate individual pieces on individual layers. Alright, for example, the head will be on this layer, the body will be on this layer. But the body, right, I'm going to drag this layer below the head layer. So this is selected. Now we can proceed to draw. The body is quite easy to do. It is just like this. You see, just draw a curve around here and just try and fill up this part over here and middle of the head and the top of the head, like that. Okay, this curve down and like that. Okay, see, don't go over the chin. Okay, so now next will be the paws, its legs. So legs are going to be here. That's it. Okay, and next we're going to draw the other leg over here. Okay, one, just a short one like that. Make sure that this tip over here is thinner than the bottom. Alright, and don't dry yet. Okay, we're going to draw the tail. The tail is quite fun to do. It's going to be like a comma or an apostrophe, but a flipped apostrophe, something like this. Okay, like that. But just fill it in. Some more like that, and we're done. And that's it. Now we can dry it. Now the next one, have another layer. We're going to draw the outline, but okay, I'm going to draw the shading later on. Okay, but now we're going to draw the outline. Tap here at the bottom right corner. I'm going to use a darker color, something like this, brown. And be careful that you have to switch to a very small size. Maybe let's try 6 or 7. I want to try 6. Zoom in and let's fill up the outline. Oh, this is nice. Okay, like that, like that. For the head, it's gonna be furry, so just draw something like this. I think I'm gonna make it to 7. Okay, 7 may be good. Like that. And like this. Just make it look like it's a bit furry. Over here. And over here. And the eyes. The eyes, make it lower, not in the middle here. Okay? Make it lower because it's looking downwards. Something like this. Okay, undo that and put it over here. Okay, now the nose. Somewhere here. And down, like that. Okay, and let's finish up the chin. Okay, so that's the ears. Now let's draw the outline, the arms, or for the legs. Okay, the tail. The tail, let's start from here, out, over, release, and the back, and then here. Okay. Something like this will be good. It doesn't have to be perfect, okay? Just remember that. Now we can dry this. Okay, so this is done. Now let's color, give it some accent. And I'm gonna have another layer. Okay, let's put this layer here, but I'm gonna put this layer below the outline. Okay, so now let's have some fun. Let's choose a lighter color, maybe this beige color. Let's try and see whether it works. I'm gonna paint over here. Right, it's a bit too much, so I'm gonna set the opacity downwards. Okay, maybe 60. Let's see whether it works. And also I'm gonna set the size to about maybe 15. Okay, color it over here. Color the ears. Legs over here, the body over here. Eyebrows. Tail. I'm just gonna do that. Okay. Now the good thing about having its own layer is because you can edit later on. Okay, so I'm done. That's it. Okay, so the good thing about layer is that you can set the opacity lower or higher, something like this, as you wish. Okay. Okay, so that is done. Next, have another layer. This time around, we're going to draw the bird. So the bird, it's quite easy. It's just, again, the same brush, size, small one. This time around, let's choose blue. I'm gonna choose this blue. Let's see what it works. Set the opacity to about 100. Set the size to maybe 14. Okay, and let's begin. First, we draw the head, right? Okay, next, draw the body. Here, slightly bigger. Okay, so note that the body has to be in line here. You have to imagine that this is the ground. Okay, next, the tail. Just continue. Just continue like that. Okay, and we're done. Something like this. Remember, you don't have to be perfect, okay? Don't worry. So next, have a darker blue to draw the outline. The outline have a smaller size, maybe 6 or 7. Okay, let's start with 7. See whether it works. Okay, so let's begin. So I have some hairs on top here and the outline over here. And over here, and a bit here. It's wings, and let's try that. Okay, all right, let's see how it goes. Okay, so next, let's have another color. Maybe this color, a very dark purple. Okay, this time around, I'm gonna set the size a bit much smaller. I'm gonna draw the beak. The beak, let's try and draw over here, somewhere in the middle. Okay, this is your head, so somewhere here. So let's begin. There's a small triangle like that. Okay, one here, one big triangle on top, and a tiny thing coming out here. And we're done. Okay, and next we're gonna draw the eyes. So the eyes maybe here. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so now we draw the color of the cheek. I'm not sure whether birds have cheeks, but it's cute. So let's draw something like this. 1, 2, and let's try that. Okay, next we're gonna draw its belly. It's gonna be a lighter color, so let's choose a light blue color over here. Notice that I did not use a different layer. Okay, but you can if you want to. It's good practice. Okay, this is the light color, and we're done. Okay, so that's how you draw this. Okay, but I think we're forgetting something. It's legs. So let's pick a dark color, maybe this one again. Set the opacity to much higher, maybe 100%. Set the size to about 6, and let's draw somewhere here and here, and dry. Now have another layer. Tap and drag downwards right at the bottom, and this time select this, a bigger brush, and set the size to about 60. Let's try. Okay, and set the opacity low, maybe 25, and let's paint it like that. Over here, over here. Okay, and now we're going to use this water brush. I call this a water brush. Okay, I'm going to drag the color outwards, something like this. Okay, and that's it. Okay, maybe you want to add some more. Okay, let's add some more darker shadow. So let's paint a few more here and over here. And let's use the water brush again, push it out. Okay, alright, so this is how we do this. Now it is up to you. My first drawing looks very different from this one. Okay, so it is up to you to make some changes to your own drawing, alright, to improve it. But whatever it is that you do, have your own style, okay? And don't worry, you don't always have to be perfect. You can always make changes and improve as time goes by. Alright, so that's it. Alright, I hope you liked that video, and thanks so much for supporting me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.